my other brother, he's a very avid hunter. And this story is kind of different because it's not, I don't know if you'd say it's paranormal or what it is, but he goes out deer hunting one morning, as he does like all the time. Like that's literally one of his jobs that he has now as a hunting guide. And he'll get flown down to Texas every year, and then they flew him up to Canada to go bear hunting.
Wow.
They'll give him their weapons. So like they'll fly down with no weapons, buy a brand new gun here, use it for the hunt, and then give it back to him. You can have that. I only paid like $3,000 for it because I don't want to have to deal with putting it on an airplane.
Yep.
Right.
So all that, you just keep the gun, it's yours.
That's
and then
crazy.
They'll come back next year, do the same thing. But anyways, back to the story. He goes out hunting one morning looking for a deer. He had a tag to fill, and he comes across a coyote, a yote. So he's like, you know what? Target practice, or ain't nothing legal about shooting a coyote. So blows this thing's head off. Brain was literally hanging out of the skull.
Wow.
He's like, perfect shot. Throws it in the back of his truck. Drives around the rest of the day. No deer. Not a one. And it was hot. It was like summer or whatever, getting towards summertime, deer hunting season. Into summer. Sweaty nastiness, and he comes home, and my mom and dad are like, get a deer. We're all like, all of us are, I'm like probably like 10 or 12 at this time. He's like, no, I didn't get a deer, but I got a coyote. You guys want to come check that out? We're like, yeah, sure. He's like, we're walking up to his truck, and this thing stood up, brain hanging out, jumped out of the truck, ran off over a hill.
What?
And we never saw this thing. We never saw this thing again.
What?
Whoa, bro.
What? Yeah.
What?
It had been sitting. It had flies flying around this thing, dude. It was dead. It was
And
dead.
all you guys saw this?
Yeah. We were coming out to the truck to see the damn thing, stood up, jumped over, and ran away. And we're all like, nerves? Could it have been nerves?
No.
I've never heard.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
That's wild, man.
I
wasn't expecting that.
Not at
End
all.
of the story to be that.
Talk about a twist.
I thought you were gonna say like some, cryptid came up and snatched the coyote, or I don't know what was. I don't know.
There were a number of ways it could have went. That one was not my predictable purview.
I told that one to Steve and Kyle while we were at the Van Meter Visitor Festival.
Oh, cool.
And because I got to meet them down there. They were great.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm glad you got to meet those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
They were cool. I was excited to see them. But so I tell Kyle and Steve that, and Steve and Kyle, they go, that weren't no yote. I was like, I don't know what it was, man. I couldn't tell you what it was. Like, it didn't sound like a yote.
Oh my god!
Is it that, or if it's on the property where there's all this weird energy, and that's what I'm saying. He knows what he shot, right? Like he's a good hunter. He goes out there often. Like he knows what he shot. He knows the condition of that animal when he puts it in the bed. So I think it's
told me one time
that it rose. Yeah, go ahead.
Zombie-ote.
Yeah, something in the property was like the movie Fallen. It's got how many cubits to get in the next host, and maybe there was enough blood in that thing that it was like it took its moment and ran away, inhabited that vessel to get away, and
that's wild.
Yeah, sorry.
Just to bring in any buddy who's like, well, maybe he didn't see what he saw. Not that I didn't see it, but maybe Henry misidentified what it was or where he shot it.
Right.
Henry's a very that's go and say his name. So he's my brother Henry. He's a very good hunter. At this point, Henry. It doesn't matter. He's been on like the hunting channel stuff or whatever.
Oh, cool.
He'll take people out hunting and stuff.
That's awesome.
And they'll film him. So when I was in high school one day, he comes up to me, he's like, sun's going down. He grabs a spotlight and he says, "You want to see something cool?" And I was like, "Sure. All right. You got to do exactly what I tell you." So I'm like, perfect. And he's like, "We're jumping over this fence. We're going to go for a while." So we walked maybe a mile up this hill, over these hills. And he's like, "We're going to crawl on our bellies from here on out. So stay very quiet." So, okay. So we army crawl quite a ways over this hill. And I'm like, Henry's like, "Don't say anything." He's whispering, "Don't say anything." And I'm like,
"Jeez."
He says, "Right now, we're in the center of a herd of deer." I said, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, I was like, "No fucking way." And he brings the spotlight up and he shines it just like that real quick. And sure enough, there's a buck laying there. There's a couple deer over here. I'm just like, we're in the center of this thing. That's how good he is.
Wow. It's amazing. And he was able to bring you through there too.
Yeah.
As a guide, professional guide. Yeah. That's incredible. Wow. He's talented, man.
That's what I'm saying. He knows what he shoots. He knows what he's looking at in his scope.
Like, he sees a coyote hop up, brains hanging out of the back of the pickup. What do you do with that?
Got to disturb you a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
bro, that's a zombie-ote.
Ziote.
Am I wrong? Ziote.
Ziote. I like that. It should be like
Ziote's
like
good.
Beavers.
Yeah.
That's the Burton's. That could be your personal cryptid.
Dude.
Burton's Ziotes.
Burton's got to get Burton Ziote t-shirts.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Make these like Two-Face looking like, half rotted off, Terminator melted.
Oh boy, you could go anywhere with that.
Put the one eye with like the spirit of whatever made it rise.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
I'm telling you. At first, I thought you were going to say it was a dude, like it was a skinwalker, and I was going to be like, we got to stop.
Yeah, I mean, that's what kind of came to mind to me was skinwalker territory.
That would have broke me.
Some dude laying in the back of the truck.
Yeah,
that would have been terrifying.
I just watched Silver Bullet, and Gary Busey looked a little bit in shock when he sees that the Reverend was the werewolf.
Oh, yeah.